Yeah, good morning, everyone. So yesterday we saw the U.S. market has shown positive trend, mainly driven by the personal consumption expenditure price index, which came in at uh, expect in line with expectation of 0.2% growth month on month versus expectation of 0.2 and last month 0.7%. So the sentiment was a bit positive after 2 3 days consistent decline. And the futures are also indicating a positive trend, and Asian market mostly are indicating positive trend. Even the commodities are also showing positive signs, wherein iron ore is up by 1, steel up by zero point 0.5, and uh, oil is also up by around $0.5. So most of the indications from the international market are positive. Yesterday, in India, GDP data came and apparently looks high growth of 8.4% versus expectation of 6.6%. But this is mainly driven by one of higher item of indirect tax collections. The net indirect collection came in at very high at 32%, and which has driven these GDP growth data. That is mainly because of lower subsidy payout, which has resulted in higher net indirect tax collections, and that has resulted into higher GDP numbers. So maybe apparently looks for very high growth, but if we go sector wise, then it's more of a in line and nothing extraordinary seen in any of the sectors growth of GDP. So now I'll request technical team to take up from here.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Good morning, all of you. See, yesterday we saw that now Nifty managed to sustain the important levels, that is 21,970, and close above that level. So we expect some positive open today's session. And next immediate resistance place, a major resistance in 22,040. If we break this level and sustain in closing basis, then we expect again further rally towards 22,100, upside. Downside 21,900 is a major support, and below that 21,830 is the next support for index. So overall today we expect positive open and remain a some sideways momentum. If Nifty break 22,040 in first half, then we expect the rally to be continued towards upside. Bank Nifty also managed to sustain the 100 DMA. That comes yesterday we saw that just touch that DMA and then again pull back rally is in Bank Nifty. Upside 46 400 and 40 next immediate resistance, that is 50 TMA, and 46 600 next immediate resistance for Bank Nifty. And above that, then we expect further rally 47,000 and 47,300 in upside. And downside first immediate support place around 45 620, that is at 100 DMA. If below that, then next immediate support place around 45 200 and 45,000 at downside. Fin Nifty also managed to sustain the important levels, that is 20,500, and yesterday we saw that is close above that important level. So next immediate resistance place around 20,640 and then 20,700 in upside. First immediate support place around 20,420 and 30 at downside. The all three index we expect some positive open to this session, and we closely watch if we manage to close the important level above weekly, then we expect the further rally in next week towards the upside momentum. Stock specific, ICICI Prudential looks positive. Berger Pen also looks positive. We saw some positive momentum in Berger Pen. And negative side, Apollo Hospital continues the pressure in downside. GNFC also looks weak at current level. That's it for technical derivative I can carry.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning, everyone. So on the derivatives, the front from last 2 days of trading session, we are witnessing heavy sell-off in the market from the upside zone of 22,200 level. Yesterday session also, we have seen that in the closing basis, we have seen that the market managed to shift sharply on the upper end from the supportive base of 21,900 level. Still, the resistance which shows as per the Y position is at 22,100 level. Once if Nifty manages to get stable about 22,100 level, then will be a confirm. Then there will be a confirmation for fresh long position, which need to be get initiated in the market towards the 22,300 to 500 zone. Currently in today's trading session, important support zone will be 22,000 mark. Once if in today's trading session, if Nifty spot manages to give closing about 22,000 level, then we might expect some stability in the market for next week of trading session. While India VIX yesterday decreased by 4.5%, which dragged down India VIX to a 15.5 level. Yesterday we have seen the day before yesterday we have seen that India VIX closed near 16.43 level, which again came down sharply from its resistance zone of 16.5 level, while PCR yesterday closed at 0.80 level. So all the major data points are triggered to be on the supportive base, and we expect some buying momentum in today's first half of trading session with the support of 21,900 level on the intraday specific front. On the stock specific front, the counter that looks positive in today's session will be Hindustan Copper, Petronet, and Axis Bank. This three counter we have seen that the major fresh long position has been initiated, while the short covering has been witnessed from the Motherson Sumi and Alchem Laboratories. And from this 4-5 counter, we expect a buying trend to be continued in today's trading session. Well, on the negative front, BPCL, GMR Infra, and ICICI Lombard, this three counter looks negative in today's trading session. So that's it from better to front. Thank you.
Good morning. Today, volume numbers for auto companies will be coming out for the month of February. Tractors and commercial vehicles are expected to continue to see a decline on a year-on-year basis. Escorts sales are expected to decline by 15%, while M&M tractor sales are expected to see a decline of 10%. Tata Motors and Ashok Leyland both are likely to see a 14% decline in their CV sales. On the other hand, passenger vehicles and two-wheelers will continue to do well. Tata Motors passenger vehicle sales should grow by 12%, M&M PV sales by 18%, and Maruti by 5%. So we can from this data also we can infer that Tata Motor sales are being driven by EV vehicles and M&M more by SUVs, while Maruti is lacking in both these areas. That's why the growth is bit lower. On two-wheeler side, TVS and Bajaj both are expected to grow by 15%, while Hero should grow by around 6%, and Royal Enfield sales are expected to remain flattish. In other news, Landmark Cars has received letter of intent from MG Motor India for opening a dealership in Ujjain, MP. That's positive. L&T has commissioned its first indigenously built hydrogen electrolyzer plant at Hazira. That's positive. And CG Power and Industrial Solutions, in this company, there is news that government has approved the company's project where it will be investing 7,600 crores to set up semiconductor unit in Gujarat in partnership with Renaissance Electronics Corp. And in this JV, CG Power will be holding 92% stake. So this is positive for CG Power. Thank you.
Yeah, apart from this, yesterday we met the management of GPT Healthcare, listed yesterday only. The company is into hospital business. They have 4 operating hospitals, and 2 more hospitals are planned for the futures, wherein one of the hospital will start in FY25. In the current hospitals, 2 hospitals utilizations are comparatively less at around 50%, and there is a scope for improvement in that. They are based out of eastern part, and Howrah hospital just started in 19, and they hit by 2-year COVID. So actual performance was only for 1 year, and the current performance are improving sharply and are likely to show good growth in coming period. Apart from that, one of the hospital is in Agartala, which is showing very good performance at 50% utilizations. The hospital is making around 24-25% EBITDA, which is remarkable. And utilization is consistently improving. What management has indicated that these hospitals where the utilization is lower are likely to reach a reasonable utilization of 70-75% in another 1.5 years. So near-term outlook because of these higher utilizations in the upcoming hospitals are quite strong and likely to improve EBITDA in the coming period. What we see that at current price, the stock is trading at around 11 time EV by EBITDA FY26 earning, which looks very attractive. So share looks positive and can be accumulated. Apart from that, what we had seen in the recent past that the international cotton prices has moved up very sharply and it has increased by almost around 19% in last 1 month. So generally, international cotton prices determine the international yarn prices, whereas in India, the cotton prices has not increased to that extent. In fact, cotton prices seasons are nearing to end. So most of the mills have already purchased the cottons, which was at the time when it was bit lower priced. So the Indian mills, spinning mills will get the cotton at or has already got the cotton at lower price, and the international prices are moving up. So this will act as positive for the spinning mills which are exporting, are dependent on the export market. So the companies in this which can benefit, what we see is that Nitin Spinner looks good, but apart from that, even the other spinning companies will also benefit. So that's all from us. And I'll request commodity team to take up from here.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. So, yesterday we had witnessed a pullback in commodity prices. So, for the day, we are expecting the momentum to continue, and one can initiate a buy in gold around 60 to 450 to 400 levels. It was witnessed from couple of sessions that prices were resisting 60 to 400 mark. So now the closing is also above that, and we are recommending to buy on dips with a stop loss of 60 to 200. And on upside again, we are expecting prices to test 60 to 850, 63,000 in coming sessions. Silver also, we are expecting prices to test 71, 800, 70 to 200 on upside. So buying on dips is recommended by around 71, 200 with a stop loss of 70,500. And in crude oil, we are witnessing prices are consolidating and witnessing profit booking from higher end as it is testing the resistance area at 65.50. So there could be some range bound movement, but however, buy on dip is recommended by around 64.70 and maintain a stop loss of 6400. When prices are closing above the resistance mark, one can go for fresh long positions. And natural gas, there could be some correction for the day. Prices have rallied. So for trading purpose, one can sell with a stop loss of 160 and maintain a strict stop loss of 160. And on downside again, 148, 145, one should book profits. Also, one can initiate a buy from 145 levels. So one can trade in these commodities from sell to buy again. And in metal front, one can buy copper with a stop loss of 723. On upside again 730, 732 book profits. And zinc too, one can initiate a buy with a stop loss of 212.50. On upside again, we are expecting 217, 1715 on upside. So that's it from me. I'll ask Utkarsh to take the call forward.
Thank you, sir. Very good morning, all of you. For today's trading session in USD we are expecting some bearish momentum. So one can initiate a short positions if we get any pullback around 82.95 levels. One can initiate a short positions with a stop loss of 83.01 for the target of 82.88. 82.85 and 82.80 levels. And GBP INR, one can initiate a long positions if prices sustain above 104.98 104.88 levels with a stop loss of 104.68 for the target of 105.05 levels. In Euro INR, one can initiate a long positions in the range of 89.73 to 89.66 levels with a stop loss of 89.56 for the target of 90.07 levels. Thank you.